First, that I've always said that the APC presidential candidate is an elder brother. I can even call him a father. And I have all respect for him and everything. I've not been opportune to speak with him. You know, I don't have any issue with him. I respect him, and I'll continue to do so. I'm only challenging the process in which he was declared winner.
Hello, my people. Greeting you all according to your time. We've heard what Mr. Peter Obi has to say concerning the elected president of Nigeria, which is Bola Tinubu. He has said it loud and clear that he has nothing against him. Rather, he's just concerned about the way they elected him. He also went ahead to say that he sees Bola Tinubu as an elder brother or even a father. My people, let us watch the full clip for you guys to understand where he is going to. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and also share. Drop your comments below. And like I said, it takes a wise man to reason and speak, just as Peter Obi is been addressing the whole issue on ground. Thank you once more, and let us continue where we stopped.
Take action against the Independent National Electoral Commission Chairman Mahmood Yakubu following the deliberate refusal of the Commission to allow the legal team of the LP candidate inspect election materials in line with the order of the Court of Appeal. The court in the ruling last Wednesday refused to grant a request by INEC seeking to vary the order of the court granting access to Mr. Peter Obi as well as the People's Democratic Party counterpart Atiku Abubakar to inspect the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS and other election materials. Joining us now is Mr. Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the February 25th election held in Nigeria. Good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Thank you.
Mr. Obi, good to have you back with us on the morning show.
Thank you.
I'm tempted
my
to
dear
ask
brother,
you,
Dr. Ruben.
I'm tempted to ask you, how is it going? Après la guerre, as the French would say, but it looks like the war in this particular election is still on, and the race is still on. So how do you assess your journey so far? And what are you saying to your supporters and Nigerians, many of whom are disappointed with the conduct of the process so far?
Well, my dear brother Ruben, my first question is to thank you for always inviting me, being there for Nigerians, thank the Arise facility for what they've done. My first is to thank God Almighty for his keeping Nigeria, protecting it, and blessing it. Thanking the good people of Nigeria for their interest and participation in trying to build a new Nigeria. The journey so far has been very tough. But that is what is expected. It's been difficult because you're trying to change what is there that hasn't kept us where we are. So it's going to be difficult. But if you look at the last election, as you know, it's probably the worst election considering in this particular republic, considering the 2022 electoral law, which was meant to improve our overall election process, and the continued and consistent promises of the chairman of INEC that this is going to be the best thing that has ever happened to Nigeria and everything. And you could see it in all the editorials, in all the international newspapers from Financial Times, The Economist, Wall Street Journal, everybody, including Chatham House, where even the chairman was there. He has questioned the rating of the country. And for me, senator running under PDP, which we are considered an excellent candidate. So we support them. For me, it is about having competent, credible people who have proven integrity and track record that can do well. It's not just about saying, oh, it must be Labour Party always. No. Where we think we have good people, we support them. And I'm supporting them. Where we think we have somebody better. And the same thing is what I preach to people. Don't say, oh, because this is... With time, we will build this institution and ensure that everything we are doing is the right thing. But it's not going to be overnight. So for me, I want people to, in states where we have good candidates, we're going to support them. We're going to make sure it works. And where we don't, we'll be honest to the people. Because this, what we're trying to do is to build a new politics that will thrive on character, competence, capacity, and compassion, and telling people the truth always. That's why I got 95%, 97% in Anambra State. Because everything I said, I did. Where is impossible, I told the people the truth, not telling them lies. Accounted for their money. When I said the beavers should be basic values acceptable to society, what makes a society is values. The values they accept, the values they tolerate, the values, just like you said now that priests and bishops or this said, it's God's wish. How could God wish that people are poor? So how could God wish that Nigeria is in darkness?
Okay.
No, it is not God's wish.
Okay. Real quickly, I'd like to ask you this. Has presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has he called you? Because he says he's been reaching out. Has he reached out to you? Have you spoken? That's number one. Number two will be, what would you say about now the ethnic strife that has resulted in just the governorship contest in Lagos? They are now pitching the Igbos against the Yorubas. And secondly, what would you say about people that are saying some people are too young to be governors in Lagos because they're just 40 years of age?
First, that I've always said that the APC presidential candidate is an elder brother. I can even call him a father. And I have all respect for him and everything. I've not been opportune to speak with him. You know, I don't have any issue with him. I respect him, and I'll continue to do so. I'm only challenging the process in which he was declared winner. Because that process is wrong. And that process must be corrected. I believe that the things must be done rightly. We must follow the law, rule of law. We must have a society where things are done in a decent, organized manner. Especially as we're trying to build this new nation that will be exemplary and the world will take us serious and respect us. Number two is that what you see as ethnic strife is just people trying to hide under what does not exist to cause confusion. There's no such. The vote that got in Lagos, I said it earlier without knowing you were going to ask it, got across everybody in Lagos from the, call it Yorubas, Igbos, Hausas, Jijons, any of the tribes that reside in Lagos voted for me. I can tell you that I have a lot of people who I know have truly Yoruba, who are actually supporting me 24 hours. And it shouldn't be.
Hey guys, we've come to the end of this video. Mr. Peter Obi brought out so many interesting points, but at the same time, I would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts? What you think about all what he said? Please kindly drop it down below, and we will catch ourselves in the next one. I believe that justice will prevail and the best president will lead Nigeria this time. It's your girl reporting, Jessie Queen TV.